The Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's The Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All right, folks, we're back, and we have back with us a famous star, no doubt about it, from All Girls Garage. Bogi, good morning. How are you, girl?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me back.
I'm glad you're here. I'll be keeping up with you. I watch you all the time on TV, beating the fenders and doing all the stuff that I wished I could do. So anyway, I love it. I love it. Golly. So you got SEMA coming up. The last time we talked to you was in the middle of a Volvo project. How's that going?
It is going phenomenally, and it has gotten way bigger and way cooler than we could have ever anticipated. And so we got a lot of really big, cool stuff going on with it that I'm excited to tell you about.
They are awesome little cars.
They are. So for those who may not remember, it's a 1961 Volvo PV544 that we're restoring.
Right.
And what's really exciting is that Volvo, as in Volvo Cars of North America, Volvo Cars USA, they have come on board as a partner in this.
Wow.
And so instead of just restoring a Volvo, we have decided to do a body swap. So we're taking the little body of the PV544 and putting it on top of a 2019 S60 hybrid.
That's going to be awesome. Yep.
It's going to be insane. So we're kind of cramming all of the cool new technology of a new Volvo with the hybrid plug-in drivetrain, 420 some odd horsepower, all of the gadgets, all of the technology, all in this little 1961 classic vehicle exterior.
Well, I know when you started, you was going to go with a BMW running gear, and so
we were thinking about it. We weren't sure what we were going to do. I put a BMW engine in a Chevy a couple of years back, and I was thinking we might do something BMW, but then we're like, let's just do something real crazy. Let's celebrate the future of technology. Let's celebrate the history of cars. Let's combine all of it into one really amazing thing. And Volvo's been awesome coming on board with this, and they're sending out some of their female technicians, and they're really starting to make some bigger initiatives that they're doing to kind of bring in more women into the trades as well, kind of realizing, we've got an issue. We don't have enough women in the automotive industry, so let's do something about it. So they're really excited about it. We're really excited about it. And with all of that, we just did this, which just gives us even more opportunities for women to be involved and do more cool stuff. So it's really exciting.
I know, and you're a big advocate for women in the automotive industry. I know you've struggled to try to get yourself in, but you've done well with it. And which is great. 400 and how many horsepower is this thing gonna have?
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be about 420. It's kind of crazy. It's a little 4-cylinder engine, but they've got a turbocharger on it and a supercharger on it.
Wow.
Very uncommon. So it's really making the most out of that little 4-cylinder engine, and it's still fuel efficient and good for the environment. So you can be like totally awesome and powerful and drive the heck out of this thing and do it in a responsible way.
Yeah. I can remember growing up though, we had these old Plymouths with 340s and stuff in it. We had maybe 300 horses. We thought, man, this is great. No air conditioning or nothing because that costs power. Now they got V6 that's doing 350 horsepower. I mean, just like that little 4-cylinder. I mean, you're talking 400 and golly. I mean, it's just amazing the technology where it's at now.
It's pretty crazy. You talk to car folks, and it's forever. It's been V8. It's awesome. Like I love the sound of a good old American V8 engine. But it's cool that you can make so much power with so little displacement these days, little tiny engines that don't consume a lot of fuel,
right,
and still are totally insanely powerful and fun to drive. So it's kind of neat where technology has brought us.
Okay, so on the other end of the spectrum, we've got a 57 Chevy pickup truck. What's the scoop on this thing?
So that was the first all-female build. That was the 57 Chevy pickup truck that we put a BMW M5 engine in. And again, it was fun kind of mashing up old technology, new technology, putting the modern European engine in a big old American pickup truck. So that was just a lot of fun. We like pushing the limits and doing things that turn people's heads and really challenge ourselves. It's all about like taking on something that you don't think you can do and figuring out how to do it.
Well, now on the BMW, you're going to have it at SEMA. Is that the plan?
The 57 Chevy BMW unit, that one was at SEMA in 2017, actually. So that one's already built, went to SEMA. And then the Volvo is our current build that'll go to SEMA next year.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is the Volvo the one that you're going to get to go? Now, how long is it before SEMA comes on?
So SEMA happens the first week of November of every year. They didn't have it last year, obviously with COVID. We were going to originally bring the Volvo to SEMA this year, but with COVID, it's just crazy. And then with Volvo coming on as a partner, we're like, let's just go to SEMA 2022.
Right.
Give us more time, have more fun with this thing, get more women involved, do more crazy stuff, and take our time getting it there. So yeah, the Volvo will be there in SEMA 2022.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that's a huge undertaking. So I don't blame you to put it off just a little bit more. One of the things that, I'm a car guy. I'm a redneck hillbilly that loves cars, no doubt. But the thing that your shop is so clean. How do you do that?
We clean up every night. Some nights we don't, but I try not to photograph when that happens.
Okay.
I don't know. Because of the way we do things at the shop, like I always kind of believe in a clean shop. I'm not always the best at doing it. I'm a messy tech. But I do believe in having a clean shop. But specifically with the way we do things here, we got so many women coming in and coming out every day. Like some people are here for just a day. Some people are here for a week. Like it's always different people. So it's kind of crucial that we keep it somewhat organized so that we don't lose our minds.
I don't know. It's like when somebody says, I need a 1/2-inch wrench, and they're like, well, wrench. You call it a wrench. We call it a wrench. So where was the last place you used it? Because that's probably where it's going to be at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you're working by yourself, you can do that. Like when I'm working by myself, my tools are everywhere. They are a mess. It is like literally by the end of the day, every tool in my toolbox is out on top of my toolbox.
Yeah, I'm with
but
you.
I'm the only one using them, so that's okay. And I just clean up at the end of the day, But when you're sharing with people, you really gotta get your ish together. You know what I mean?
I'm with you on that. But let me ask you another question. You're being a female and you're a mechanic, and you've been involved in this. Does the 10mm wrench or ranch, however you want to say it, does it have legs and walk off? Because it seems like that's the one that everybody can't find.
100%. It's a 10mm wrench. It's a 10mm socket.
Yeah.
They just disappear, and I'm pretty sure they live somewhere with all the missing socks.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening with that, but yeah, they walk away, they disappear. I don't know.
That is it. Now y'all can go to bogiesgarage.com. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Now, you do have a lot of stuff going on. You do like speaking events and everything else that's involved with women. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So as a woman coming up in the automotive industry, I've been a mechanic for 24 years now. It wasn't always an easy path. So pretty much everything that I do is all around making it a little bit easier for those who come up in the industry behind me and like giving more opportunities for women to get into the trade. So kind of along those lines, I do some television shows. I'm a host on the TV show All Girls Garage, as well as now, this is new this year. I don't know if you even do this. I'm now one of the hosts of Garage Squad.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that'll start airing in October. Yeah, so big stuff going on. So 2 TV shows, and really for me, that's about visibility of women working on cars that people can see, right? If she can see it, she can be it. I do shop management coaching and consulting, so I work with repair shops to help them create better work environments for their employees and for their customers, both male and female.
Right.
And I do public speaking and teaching, and then, of course, through my shop, Girl Gang Garage, where we do the all-female builds, it's all about women and giving them a chance to explore the schools and see if they like it. So everything's all around, like, let's create an industry that's more gender diverse, if we want to use the phrase, right?
Well, now, do you think it's getting easier now for women to get involved with the automotive industry as far as that?
Yes and no. I think it is easier. I mean, let's be honest. Back in my mom's generation, she wasn't even allowed to take auto shop in high school, right? So from her generation, she wasn't allowed. My generation, I was heavily discouraged from it, but I was allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
To now, we're seeing more and more women get into these programs and more women excelling in the industry. We still have a long way to go. Change is never as fast as we want it to be, but it's happening. I think it depends on what part of the country you're in and, whether your family's supportive or not. Some places are really supportive and really awesome, and other places, not so much.
Not so much, yeah. I don't know. It don't matter to me. I mean, if somebody knows something that I don't, I wish they would tell me, because I know I have been trying to get something loose, and I think, what am I going to do now? But I don't care
right.
if it's man or woman.
No,
They're like,
it shouldn't matter. The
It
tools don't know. The tools
Yeah.
don't know I'm a girl.
Yeah,
The
that's
tools
right.
don't know you're a boy.
That
Matter, but
But now you have guests. I mean, like just normal, average people come to your shop and work on these cars, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the all-female builds that I run, my shop, Girl Gang Garage, we invite women in from all skill levels. So some of the ladies who come and participate, they've been industry professionals for 2 years to 20 years, right? The whole range. But then we also invite women in who maybe they've always been curious about it, but never had an opportunity to learn or to be around cars or to have someone teach them. So we got women coming in who don't know which end of the screwdriver to hold, and we're teaching them how to cut metal, how to grind, how to weld, how to do body work, how to do mechanical work, kind of the whole gamut, and really just giving them a chance to play and see if it's something that they'd like to do.
Well, now, if my wife or my mom wanted to be to be one of the women that come, can they sign up through your website, or how do they go about finding out?
Absolutely, yeah. And you better, if your mom wants to come out, you better give me a heads up so I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody is welcome. So there's on the website, Girl Gang Garage, there's a link that you can click to sign up and say, hey, yes, I'm interested in the build. Somebody will reach out to you and give you information and help you get set up on the schedule. Women come from all over the country. So we're in Arizona, but we have women come from New York, Alaska, Florida. People come from all over the place and come for a couple of days. Long weekend, come for as long as you want. Everybody's welcome.
That's really cool, though. Yeah, that's really cool. Now, do you let men come too or not?
Yep. I'm sorry, you broke up there for a second.
Do you let men come? Can I come?
You can come drop your mom off.
Oh, okay. I see how that works.
Men are allowed to say hello and visit, but unfortunately this build is for the ladies only.
There you go. Ladies not out, I guarantee it. So now, are you going to be at SEMA this year or go hang out? You got anything going on with it?
I will be, assuming, knock on wood, everything goes and that SEMA proceeds as we're all hoping it will. Then, yeah, I will be there.
I would love, one of these days I'm coming. Now, that's in Vegas, right? They have that in Las Vegas?
It is. You got to come next year when we have the Volvo there.
That's what I need to do, just plan on that and just come next year when the Volvo's there.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. So anyway.
You do. Come be at the unveil.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. I guarantee it. I just, what you're doing is so much fun for, to me, it's so much fun. Of course, I know a lot of the stuff they show on TV is all the good stuff, but I know there's some knuckle breaking and skint knees and this, that, and other goes along with it. But
yeah, lots of sleepless nights, a lot of cursing,
yeah.
lots of banging our head against the wall and wondering who came up with this great idea. Oh yeah, that was me. Damn it! Why do I keep doing this?
All right, well, girl, listen, we're about to wrap up here. We got to get to a break. Can you tell everybody again how to get up with you?
Absolutely. So you can check us out on social media, Bogi's Garage for me personally. and Girl Gang Garage. That's on Instagram. It's on Facebook. We got websites, the same names. So hit us up across any of those channels. Say hello. If you want to come participate in the build, you are more than welcome to. We don't care what your experience level is. Come on out and play, learn some stuff, and meet some other really rad women working on cars.
There you go. And check her out on TV. No doubt you're going to love it because I love watching them, no doubt. And, girl, you are fantastic, and I do appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, you take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.